Assalamu alaikum. This is Miss Sumrah from S3 Mentors, and the topic for today is gratitude. um, I wanted to discuss gratitude in relationships. So, the first relationship that came to my mind is, of course, your relationship with Allah, and the statement that the more gratitude you show towards Allah or to Allah, the more He blesses you, is what is something that I was pondering upon. And moving from that, I thought about my relationships and how I feel like I show gratitude towards them. Because recently I have become very less verbally expressive towards my relationships, and I thought that if I'm discussing gratitude, wouldn't it be very hypocritical of me of talking about gratitude when I don't express a lot of gratitude? So I thought, that is gratitude only expressing yourself verbally in your relationships, or is it also everything else that we do in our relationships that we are actually doing because we are happy, we feel blessed to have someone in our life? And that really got me thinking, and I realized that with my mother, every day I think that today I've done something that I feel must have hurt her, because if somebody would have spoken to me in that manner, I would have felt hurt. So I think that today I'm going to say sorry to her. But because, like I mentioned, I'm struggling with expressing myself verbally these days, so I'm unable to do that. But what I do end up doing is I hug her a lot, and I usually end up kissing her forehead. So that is a form of expression, that is a form of me showing gratitude to her for being in my life, for helping me with so many things that are actually something I'm not very proud of, because it's not socially acceptable. And even if I talk about psychological development, because there's actually a scale that when clients come to us, children, we actually perform that scale on them to see how behaviorally they have adapted over time, उनकी behavioral development कैसी है. So in that, per age there are behavioral behaviors that they need to do for us to assess them, that is their growth, are they growing and developing according to their age. So there are behaviors that they need to do, such as they need to make their own breakfast, they need to make their own bed, they need to socialize, etc. So there are a lot of things that my mother still does for me that are not socially or even according to the scale psychologically acceptable. So I show my gratitude like this to her for doing all those things for me. When I think I do the same for my nieces, the youngest hates it. She does not like any form of physical contact. And then when it comes to my friends, when I miss them a lot, I send them messages. We discuss our lives with each other, details that we do not do with maybe anyone else in our lives. So that's a form of gratitude as well. Sharing your life with another person, that is telling someone that you are so important to me, that I want to share my life with you, and I trust you so much or love you so much that I will not disclose this information or the information that you share with me with just anyone. So that's also an expression of gratitude. With relatives, try to be there for them. Especially try to remember important dates like birthdays and anniversaries. Presents with your friends, with your family, with your relatives. Try to give them presents, obviously as much as possible, but at least once a year is something that you should try to do. When it comes to your pets, I know some people who are very passionate about their pets. I would love to be one of those people, but in my head I would love to do that, but in reality, when it comes to actually doing that, I'm not. But being someone who does have a turtle, um, the form of gratitude or love that I show him is that I pet him and I try to have a conversation with him, which seems to be one-sided, but believe me, his non-verbal behavior seems like he too understands what I'm trying to say. And